Hi everybody, I'm Dana. Welcome to Tools and Tips to Owning Your Worth. I appreciate you stopping by today. To my subscribers, thank you very, very, very much for going on this journey with me. I appreciate you so much. And if you're new, welcome. You picked a good one to watch. So this is kind of a little special episode, and recently I did an episode on energy, and I began by telling you I figured there'd be a tip or a tool throughout, but it was going to happen organically. So this is kind of that same idea, but a little bit different. So after my last recording session, my fabulous, wonderful, amazing, and could not live without cameraman asked me a question. And he was like, how can you always be so up? Like he's like, I watch you and I watch other people on YouTube, and it doesn't seem like you ever have a bad day. What does it look like when you have a bad day? And I laughed. Because I have bad days all the time. But I cursed him also this morning as we were sitting here, because he just opened the floodgates, because I have not had a bad day. I've had a March 20th, the skies opened up, and yeah, it's been a real roller coaster ride, to say the least. So I'm here to tell you that every single person, whether you listen to podcasts and those people make you laugh and they're all upbeat and excited, or you are reading Facebook and there's a reason it's called the Facebook life, right? Like, that's not reality. Or if you're watching YouTubes and you're looking at these people and you're like, oh my gosh, because we all have our favorites, right? Like, I watch this guy that does tarot, and he has the best laugh. Oh, I just love his laugh. He literally, like, his tarot is super good too, but his laugh makes me watch him. And I think, I wonder what his bad days look like when he's not laughing, you know? And so I wanted to just give you a clue about what a bad day looks like for me. And the real honest to God answer is I use all of the tools that I talk about every single episode on my channel. It has taken me 50 years to accumulate these tips and tools, and I have had some insanely dark times in my life. Very, 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 very dark. And we all have those, okay? We all have those. But I work at keeping perspective by using the things I'm sharing with all of you. So, you know, one of the things that was super important for me to get over as an adult was not letting people in. Okay, and I kind of dabbled around codependency, and we've talked a little bit about it, but I'm certain I think I'm actually going to do like a little mini series about codependency, because it's not a topic I can handle in 6 to 8 minutes, because you can kind of dissect it out. But I just felt very strongly for the good portion of my adult life that if those around me were happy, then I could be happy. But I'm here to tell you that is the world's worst idea. Doesn't work. And so that was where I finally had to start choosing to live my life a different way. So if you remember, toward the beginning of my channel being a channel, I did an episode on the nose to the palm, okay? If you didn't, it's linked below. You can watch that one. And that is the first tool that I always go to. I ask for help. When I am in a crap mood, and not just mood, but like when we all go through it's cyclical. There are times when our lives seem to kind of skate along and things are good. You know, we feel the abundance of security and safety that we need to have in our lives, and there are other times where it just tanks and we feel like shit, and we wake up and we're like, oh my God, I'm just gonna put my head down and try to get through the day, right? Like in Winston Churchill, if you're going through hell, keep going, kind of a thing. But I choose now in my health and in my higher vibration to ask my friends for help. And here's the other thing. If you're going to tell yourself, well, they're all busy and they all have their own stuff. Yes. And there is nothing more refreshing or easier than to go play in somebody else's sandbox, because it gives you perspective. I love it when my friends call me and they're like, please help me. This is where I am. I'm really sad, or I'm really frustrated, or I need perspective because I can't seem to get myself out of this space. Why do I love it? Because I get to get out of my own crap and into theirs, and I can help them. And 9 times out of 10, when I help them, the things that are coming out of this mouth, okay, are the things I need to hear. So ask for help. And secondly, the next tool that I use is I try really hard not to take things personally. It's not, if somebody has wronged me, then I work on the logistics of whatever it is to get myself as far out of the wronged part as I can. And I do not spend energy on hating that person, being angry with that person. I will be disappointed and I will be frustrated and I will vent those feelings. Because again, remember, I did that episode on what's underneath the anger. It's never anger, right? Like, anger will present, but I know, because I've had scary out of control anger, like ragey anger, where I just, like, it's like a volcano. And so I just explore what's behind it, and I don't give credence to the anger. If you want to stay in a healthier place, if you want to be able to face the day from a healthier place, don't give your anger credence. Go underneath it and figure out what's there. Sad, disappointed, frustrated, and then call a friend and be like, hey, I'm really sad. I'm really frustrated. I'm really disappointed. I don't see my way out of this. That's real, right? Another tool that I use a lot is perspective. Perspective, and gratitude. You cannot have a bad day. I think I even said that in one of those episodes. You can't have a full 24 hours of bad. You can't. Even when, again, the universe is shitting all over you like mine is currently, there's good. So focus on that. Focus on the good. Focus on the friend that remembered you, the stranger that bought you a cup of coffee or held a door for you, like the fact that your health is where it is, like whatever it is, that you have pets that you love and that love you back unconditionally. You can find it if you want to. And the other tool that I use is I share. I do not keep things bottled up inside of me, because that is the absolute worst thing. I liken it to taking a pill of radiation. Like, if you knew that there was a capsule and it was full of straight on radiation, you wouldn't swallow that pill. Not in a million years, because then you're all toxic, right? But you do it if you just bottle all that crap up inside of you and never talk about it. If you don't give it words, people in my personal life are so sick and tired of me saying, well, let's talk about it. You have to talk about it. You got to get it out of you. That's all it is. It's just getting it out of you. We don't have to solve the world's problems. Ukraine is still going through what Ukraine is going through. But talking about it raises the vibration, and it helps all of us to be able to send them what we can. And if we can't help financially, but we can send love, we can send hope, we can send wishes for peace, whatever it is. So another tool that I use when I am not doing well is that share, don't hold it in. So that's the answer to my cameraman's question, and hopefully it will help to instill in you all in YouTube land why I'm doing the channel. Again, life is hard. There's a lot of ups and downs. There's a lot of stuff that goes on. There's a lot of things we would prefer that we didn't have to do, but we do, we do. And so these tools, these learnings, if 5 of them out of 150 episodes work for you, then I am happy. Because if one helps you, then I'm happy. So thank you so much for stopping by. I hope that you have a fabulous day, and until next time, namaste.